Hey, good morning and go fish, everybody. Man, I have got to start doing better. It is doggone nearly 11 o'clock and I haven't even wet a hook yet. Just got here. Back out here at Lake of the Pines, East Texas. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Man, I think the high is going to be in the 70s today. Light wind. Man, the pressure's on, because if you can't catch a fish on a day like today, I need to go back to school. Guys, if you're a fisherman and somebody asks you what your favorite scripture is, 9 out of 10 of us will usually say, quote that scripture that says, when Jesus told the guys that would later become his disciples, he said, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." And I think that scripture is appropriate to a lot of us today. A lot of you guys, you need to become fishers of men, because you're not doing too good at being fishers of crappie. I'm just kidding. All joking aside, you know, the scripture also says that God said he gave us dominion, authority, control, power, however you want to put it, over the beast of the earth, you know, like them pigs and them deer, the fowl of the air, them ducks. I used to send a lot of ducks to glory, and I did my share of putting venison on the table. But he gave us authority over those things, and he said also the fish of the sea, or of these pretty lakes over here in East Texas. He gave us authority. So I'm telling you, crappie are smart, but they're not human. Now come on, guys. You got to do your homework and don't give up. Don't give up. Don't let these fish intimidate you. You got to take authority over them, and I'm going to help you do it. I want to see you guys become fishers of men and fishers of crappie, catchers of crappie. But give you a real quick testimony. I've been blessed, been fortunate to help a couple of guys. There's one guy, I've never met him face to face. Super guy. We have spent hours on the messaging back and forth. He's a border patrol agent down on Falcon Lake. Down on the border at Falcon Lake is where he fishes. And Jared Lee. Jared, how you doing, buddy? Drop me a line sometime. Hope one day to get to fish with Jared. But anyway, he had just got live scope, and it was just kicking his rear. He could not catch a fish. I can tell you that we would stay up till 12, 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes, chatting back and forth on what he was doing, what maybe he could try. I think he told me he went 7 times without catching a fish. But Jared never gave up. He kept seeking, he kept knocking, he kept beating on that door till that crappie finally gave it up, and he started catching them. Now, Jared is a guide. He's putting post up. That rascal is catching, man, he can catch 50 fish, him and his clients. They can catch 50 fish in a couple hours. It's just crazy. So don't let these crappie intimidate you. You can catch them. You will catch them. And hopefully some of these videos will help you. I get comments all the time that people thank me for different little things they see that are helping them out. If you're a first-time watcher, welcome aboard. I hope you like what you see. I hope you'll come back. And if you like what you see and you think you'll be coming back, hit that subscribe button. You know, and these guys that are long-time subscribers, thank y'all. Getting close to November. It's going to be a close race to see if we hit 3,000 subs to give away that ACC crappie sticks. I hope we can do it. I'd love to give one away. What else? What else? Man, that's about all the talking I need to do. I'm going to head out to one of my little old honey holes out here. It was real good to us a couple of weeks ago. Me and Miss Pam caught several fish. Hopefully, I got a buddy, old Keith Acker, out here today. Hopefully he's not putting the whack attack on him. He's got some secret spots out here too. Anyway, God bless y'all, and let's go fish. We got one out here about 50 feet coming into view on the right. big they are. Those on the bottom look pretty decent. See if we can get one of them interested. All right, here we go. There he is. Come on up, bud. Good fish. Not as big as those others were. Fish. Decent fish, decent. I did not do a drop and stop on that group, so maybe, just maybe, it'll work. Where's my jig? There we go. Getting lined up here. You want to get that bait over him and then just drop it down real quick. Don't give him time to think about it. Kind of missed. Trying to hypnotize one. And I did. Yeah, come on up here. Drop and stop didn't work, so I did a little hocus pocus on him. Hypnotized him. Just held that bait in front of his nose. Didn't move it, just let it sit there. And after a few seconds, then I gave it one little twitch and he couldn't stand it. Hey, do you blame him? There we go. Right down here. 50 feet out. Those look like biters there. I like that first drop. That first drop on fish like this, just about 95% of the time, you're going to get a strike. It's after that first drop, that first hit, whether you catch him or not, that's when it gets tough. That's when you have to start changing colors, presentations, all that good stuff we've talked about. I might have to turn the camera some. Where'd they go? I'm trying to get a good, get these things lined up in the center of the screen. let's see what this will do. Bring it up some. I want y'all to see that fish. I like seeing those fish on the way up to the surface. All right. Just about ready to drop on them here. Here we go. All right, here we go. Where are we at? There's the jig. Oh, come on, get back in view. There he is. Come on up, come on up. I'm trying to let him swim a little bit where you can see him. He's mad now, he knows. He knows where he's headed. That's a black crappie there. Man, I about went in the lake there. Got my foot hung up on all that camera and stuff. That's all right, I got a ladder on the back now. Those black crappie, boy, they're so pretty. Hey, you guys, this is a good time to show you something here. Good time to show you something. No question is too, don't ever feel dumb to ask a question to me, or if somebody laughs at you for a question, shame on them. But you know, we all started out learning. And what you got right there, that's a white crappie on top. That's a black on the bottom. See, they also call them, we call them specks. See the specks on him? They fight. This is a white crappie. Looks like little tiger stripes on him. Got a big mouth, like me. He got a little mouth, like Miss Pam, don't say much. But that one there, that black crappie, for me, they usually hit easy. And then you saw he fought like crazy once I got him up. I think my boat is drifting. All right, let me get up here and tend to this trolling motor. I hit it a while ago. All right, looks like we have a few decent fish right here. Got a few on that tree. We're gonna start out over here on these. Get lined up here. Where'd my jig go? Oh, I missed that bad. That ought to be a little better there. There we go. I stopped a little bit further back than I wanted to. I did it trying to keep all the action in the center of the screen, but just a little bit out of range for the way they want this presentation. That's better. That ought to get us a fish there. That ought to get a fish. That's some white crappie there. See how they're stacked on top of each other? I'm gonna put it over, and I'm just gonna ease it down through them. been watching my pole. I got it off of them. Let's try that again. Ooh, they did not like it that way. Alright, y'all know what I'm gonna do now. Little drop and stop. Got it. Come on up here. White crappie. Didn't get the big one I wanted, but he's a pretty fish. Ooh, what a day. Hey, all good things must come to an end. Number 25. Let me open up the hatch. I'll show you what we got here. Finally got in some good fish. It's a handful right there. That dog got me. They don't even want to open their mouth after you get them in the live well. These fish, that's some of the good ones. These fish today, good Lord, they, ooh, these mean. Like I said this morning, they don't want to bite sometimes, and today was one of those days. I saw plenty of fish, but I'm not gonna lie, I spent hours trying to find active fish, big fish, and finally found some big fish. And I tried every bait, every profile, every presentation, and it was not looking good. After probably 4 hours, I think I had about 8 fish. And finally, I had forgotten all about my crazy chicken stump bug, and I put that thing on. It was like you turned on a light switch. I could, and just to prove it, I went back and tried 2 or 3 other jigs on a group of fish. They wouldn't look at it. I put that crazy chicken. Here it is right here for you guys that don't know what I'm talking about. It's a bonehead bait. I like bonehead baits. They're tough, good durable baits. That is the crazy chicken. Got it on a, that's an 1/8 ounce plain lead head. I've got my little quick snap on there. I put that on there just so I can swap from feather back to these, or swap my feathers out. Makes it real quick and easy. The fish certainly don't mind it, and it just don't have to worry about this real tiny braid slipping through that eye. I'm bad about not pinching that eye closed, guys. If you're tying straight to the eye and you're using braid, something like 6 or 8 pound, that's tiny stuff. It's like 2 pound monofilament equivalent. And you need to get you some needle nose and pinch that eye closed. I can't tell you how many fish I have lost by not the knot breaking, but the doggone slipping out the little space in that eye. Well, that's a wrap for today. Man, it was awesome, beautiful day. Troll motor was coming out of the water this afternoon. I say this morning, I started at 11, but it was rough out here, trolling motor coming up and hard to stay on the fish, but didn't matter, they wouldn't bite. And you can see now it is pretty doggone smooth out there. Beautiful day. Pretty water. Well, I've got about a 3-mile trip back to the launch. Get these guys loaded up, head back to Stonewall. Guys, y'all remember at the first of the video when I said that God gave us dominion over the fish? Well, an hour into my fishing trip, and all I had was this one fish, I was beginning to think that maybe the fish have never read that scripture. But, and then after 4 hours, I think I had about 8 fish. And don't think I don't ever get stumped. We all do. But I was having a real rough time. I was struggling. I saw plenty of fish. The fish were there, but they would not bite. And I did not get hypnotized, but I was in the mindset that I figured they were going to bite what they've been biting the last 4 or 5 trips. But after about 4 hours, I finally realized I better find something else. I grabbed that bait right there, the electric chicken stump bug, and I'm watching yellow jackets right now. They're starting to buzz. I put that thing on. I had a big group of fish, and immediately got a hit and caught him after trying the other baits. Just to be sure, I put a hair jig and I put one of my bonehead baits on, brought back in, nothing. Dropped the crazy chicken back in, ended up catching 4 or 5 fish off that one tree. Ended up, look at that, ended up with a limit. Once I found that right color, they started coming in the boat, and it had to, for me, it had to be that color right there. I talked to some other fishermen, and they were all struggling. People were catching fish, but not like they had been catching. So, you know, that's crappie fishing. That's what they do. But anyway, it ended up with a good stringer too. For me, I was right at, weighed them out, the 7 biggest was right at 14 pounds. And I've had a lot less, had a little more than that. But hey, I'll take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday. But get these things debarked. Hey, and if you haven't subscribed and you like what you're seeing here, and I'd appreciate a sub from you guys. Definitely give me a comment. I enjoy reading those comments. Let's get these things debarked and chill out and drink a cup of coffee. God bless y'all. Go fish.